Shalom Yasharala. Wanted to give y'all a quick update. For those of you who may or may not be keeping up with what's going on with the whole stimulus bill and the second stimulus check, right? So this is Luke chapter 11, verse 17 and 18. But he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and a house divided against a house falleth. Verse 18, If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? So I'm going to stop right there. So it says, Yahushai, or who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, saying, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Right now, they are trying to pass the second stimulus bill and stimulus check. And if you're keeping up with what's going on, man, it's a beautiful thing to see. It is just showing further how this kingdom and the House, the Senate, the Democrats, the Republicans are just so divided right now. And according to the word, they can no longer stand like that, right? A house divided, a kingdom divided will be brought to desolation. A house divided will fall, right? So what's basically happening right now is the House and Senate, after over 6 months of debating and arguing with each other on how much money they were going to give for a stimulus check and for the package and all this, they finally agreed, right? But then when they passed it on to Donald Trump, who's still our president, or the United States president right now, he refused to sign it, right? And his reasoning is the checks are only going to be 600. They need to be bigger checks. There's too much foreign aid going out, things of this nature, right? There's too much money going out and not enough money going to the American people, so to speak, right? This is his thought process, or his excuses on not passing it, right? So if you really think about it, though, they're really just playing a big game of political chicken right now, man. Because the senators and the politicians want to get out of Washington right now, and they want to go and celebrate their hell days or their holidays, right? They want to celebrate Christmas. They want to celebrate New Year's. And they can't do this until they know what's going to happen with the stimulus check, right? So what Donald Trump is doing is called a pocket veto, right? He's going to sit on this bill that they already agreed on for 10 days. Now, him not signing it for 10 days, if he wouldn't sign it and they stay in Congress, right? They stay in session, Salakia, they stay in session, they don't go on vacation, then all they have to do after 10 days is sign the bill and it'll automatically go into effect, right? Or they'll re-vote on it and sign it, and there's nothing Donald Trump can do at that point, right? But what he's counting on is that they do not want to take those 10 days away from their family. They don't want to take those 10 days actually having to be where they work, right? They don't want to, he knows, and he's counting on them putting their own self and their selfish reasons over this bill, over giving the American people money, right? So he's saying he now wants $2,000 checks, stimulus checks, or he's not going to sign, nothing's going to happen, and they are going to be held up in Washington. They can't go on vacation until after the holidays are over, basically, right? So it's a beautiful thing to see them playing a game of chicken, basically political chicken, right? So what's going to happen is they are either going to go on vacation, the bill will just automatically be shot down because they do so, or they'll wait out the 10 days and then make it go into effect, but then they miss their vacations. Or what's going to happen is this week they will agree with Donald Trump on the bigger checks, the $2,000 stimulus checks, just so they can go on vacation, right? Either way, it's all going to be according to the Most High's will, right? So all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'asham HaMashiach, Yahweh Shai, Shalom.